I know it's been a long time since I have tended to my Cricut Design Space videos. As long ago as when they added the curved text feature and the offset. So there's a lot of new people, and there will be a lot more new people after the holidays. So I figured I better get caught up a little bit. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do the offset and how to curve your text in Cricut Design Space. So the first thing we have is the curve feature, and it's here. It is somewhere. I just have to find it. Here it is. And it's not showing that it's available. I don't know why that is. It always has been. Let's see, did I do something to my text? I may have. I think I did, actually. Alright, so let's just try. I don't like how thick that font is, so I'm going to go ahead and change that. I'm going to untick the only current fonts, and I'm going to select my system fonts. And I'll change that, and then let me zoom out here so I can resize this a little bit. It's just far too big. I could have sized it, you know, up here, but I didn't, so okay. Now the curve is available because I had ungrouped it before, and if you do anything to your text, you can't use the curve feature. It has to be text. So if you ungroup it, the curve is not going to work. If you probably, well, I know for sure if you weld it or flatten it, it's not going to work. I'm not sure about attach, but I don't think it will. I'm not going to try it right now. Anyway, it's available. So let's go to the curve feature. So I can type in a number here, or I can just use this slider. Now, if I go up, it's going to curve down. And I can go all the way to a circle, all right? If I move my slider to the left, it's going to curve the text up. And I can go all the way to a circle. All right? So that's how that works. Pretty simple, right? And then, now this one, I am going to actually move my letters a little bit further apart because I'm going to add an offset, and I really didn't want it touching. There was a lady in the 143 Vinyl Facebook group that said she wanted thick letters with a thin offset, and she said she couldn't do it with the offset feature. And you can, you just have to use a thick letter. You can't use a thin letter and make it thick. You would have to make the offset thick, and then you could select both of them and weld it to make it a thicker font. And I'll show you in a minute. Alright, so this is a thick font. This is actually Alpha Slab 1 is the name of it. Okay, so I'm going to click on the offset feature. Now I can either type in a number here, which I have done. So I'll just select these and I'll choose 10. I think the default is 25. So now you can see if I click apply, and I'll go ahead and change that to a different color, you can see I have a thin offset. Okay, here's my offset, here's my text. So if I wanted to make my text thicker, then I could also add an offset. I'll just leave it. Well, let me change it to 20. Let's see how thick that is. 0.20. Okay, that looks all right. Hit apply. And then I can select both of these and I can weld them. And now I have a thick font, but it's so thick that I don't have my insides of my letters anymore, right? So let me go back and let me just choose an offset that is smaller, like a 10. Let's see what that looks like. And I can still see the opening here and the opening here. So I'll apply that, and then I can select both and I can weld them. And now I have a thicker font. Okay, there's no opening here, but that's because of the way the font is. If you look at it, you can see how close those are to begin with. So choose your fonts wisely. Use your spacing. Okay. If you're going to curve, don't do anything to your text, because as you can see now it's not available because I've welded it and it's no longer text. It's actually an object now. Okay. Let's see. What else? You can add an offset to like a SVG file. Let me just choose a shape. I'll just choose this star, and then I can add an offset to that if I wanted it. Ooh, not 222. And then I'll change that color, and then I have two that I can layer on top of each other. Now if I wanted to, I could grab both of these and I could slice these, and then what I would end up with is just a thin outline. So that's a way to make outlines, and you could actually do this with text as well. I can come up here and make a thin offset of let's say 25. I think 25 is probably maybe too much, maybe not. Okay, let's do that. Alright, and then I can select both of these and I can slice those, and then I'll have an outline of my text. Okay. A lot of times people ask, how can I get an outline? That's how you can get an outline. So I hope this video helps for those of you that are new and don't quite understand how the offset or the curved text feature works. Thanks for watching.